Hey guys, I'm back with some video tips, and today I'm going to show you some basic styles of rigging your worms pretty much. First style I think I'll explain is something I know a lot of people like to do. It's pretty popular, and that is with a jig head. So these are Danielson 1/4 ounce jig heads. I've painted some of them myself. Not a great paint job or anything, just kind of minor. You're always going to want to match your paint. Basically, if you're getting painted jig heads, you're going to want to match the paint color with your color of your worm. I mean, bright worm, you want a bright jig head. Darker worm or more neutral, you know, kind of monotone or monochromatic color, you're going to want a darker jig head. Like, for example, using watermelon. It does have, the belly of it is bright, but I mean overall it's not a fluorescent color like the Berkeley Power 8, these realistic minnows. So basically for that reason I'm going to use the darker jig head. So what you're simply going to want to do, stick it in. You're going to, first of all, actually line it up. As you can see, the hook's going to come out there. Just going to want to remember that. Put the hook in. That should be right. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. And basically push down. There we go. Locked in. That's your basic jig head. When you're fishing this, since you got the weight at the front, it's solid on the front, it's going to drop down and your worms just kind of going to flop around. They're going to come in, eat it right there, and you just set your hook. This isn't weedless though, that's the only downside. It's great if you're fishing a sandy bottom or something like that, or if you have extremely strong line, braided, you know, 50-80 pound, something around there. Next I'm going to show you a basically Texas rig with a couple different hooks, 2 different hooks. Got my standard gap hooks, and I will show you with a Gamakatsu skip gap 4/0 hook. Amazing, stay crazy sharp. The skip gap thing, it's just a weird kind of grip deal, I guess. I have lost one of these hooks, so I'd recommend, you know, they're pretty pricey, $5 or $5 or $6 Canadian for 5 of them. You're gonna want to keep some heavy line, so you know, don't lose your bait. Alright, this is the standard just Texas rig and hook. These aren't anything special. All you do, go to the end of your initial hook, pop it out, put it through there, spin it around, see where it comes out. It's a bad quick rigging, but there you go. And so you can see the hook pops out right there. If you want to get it weedless, it's buried in, and just kind of skips along the bottom. And I will show you that same style with the Gamakatsu hooks. In my opinion, far superior to that last one. Alright, so I'm just going to line these up. Again, as you can see, push it in before this bend comes. So basically right when the bend comes, and then popping it out of the bait, pushing it through. There we go. There's a little far. Actually, no, it's good. And see, it lines up perfectly to the back of the egg sac, which is the smoother part. And as you can see, this little space lines up perfectly with that. So you're just basically putting it right in the back. There you go. As you can see, these are a lot straighter. And I don't even have to set the hook in if you're using these Slurpees dipstick worms, because it's basically just in this little recess here. So there's another way. And there's also some drop shots, stuff like that. I'm not going to bother showing you those because there's some tying involved, whatnot. It's not just a basic, you know, stick your hook in and you're ready. You also, if you can go weightless with the Texas rig or Carolina rig. Carolina rig's basically using a leader with beads, basically your hook, snap swivel, beads, and then your weight. So your weight will hit against the beads and just kind of makes vibrations. I don't know. You can use, these are typically what I use and what a lot of people use. A bullet weight, or aka worm weight, whatever people want to call them. So, now I'm going to show you another way. It's called wacky rigging. Oh, there's another jighead. Set that there. Alright, I'll show you how to wacky rig your worm. You want to take your worm, see, and you're going to need your wacky rigging gear. This is basically a dollar store pen. Also a Sharpie marker works. This isn't a Sharpie, but you would take this part off, and since this is tapered, you roll your elastic or your O-ring onto it, slide your worm into it, and just pop it off. So it's the same as what you're doing with this, really. Just gonna check the time here. All right, 7:40. So get a little bit of time. All right, I'm gonna take my mustad octopus hooks, see them there, and my O-ring. So here's my pen, just sliding it on. Yep. It's easier just to kind of slide it almost to the end, so before you rig it. Basically just pushing the worm in as far as I can get it. Slide it on. There you go. So you've got your ring. What this does when you put the hook in wacky rigging, it pretty much prevents, it makes your bait last longer by preventing the hook from tearing through the bait, losing your bait to the fish, or just, you know, anything like that. Since this isn't weedless, you're just going to want to slide her in there, put it through, and there you go. And it's wacky rigging. I just have it, just slide it through so it's on each side, so when it pulls, it's pulling on the band. There you go. Another trick, I'm just going to check the time again. Alright, got a couple seconds, 30 seconds. Another trick is nails. Take a finishing nail, it's just for some weight, and you're just going to slide this into your bait. There you go. It also makes it a little bit stiffer and keeps your sides hanging down. So there's 3 ways to rig.